is the music coming out in just a little bit. Welcome back. Our first guest you know as Annabeth Schott on The West Wing, and you can catch the series finale this Sunday night here on NBC. She's also starring in the new film RV with Robin Williams, and if that ain't good enough, she starred on Broadway and released 2 albums on her own. Here she is, the clearly overworked Kristin Chenoweth. Kristin. To.
They have flowers out there.
Wow. Kristin came out and sat down and did one of those waves like, your sister's here. She's like, oh, hi. You know, like one of those, not just like...
You know somebody, you go like that.
Yeah, like you lean into that person.
It's true.
It's creepy. What's happening?
I just have to say that you guys are so
I can't tell you how many... Really?
So good.
It's nice to have something good about the show, and... It's amazing, honestly, Joe, seriously, it's amazing in just the last couple of weeks, the amount of guests that have come out. And I'm like, hey, thanks for being here. And like right here, and they're like, screw you, Daly. Joe Firstman, you guys are awesome.
They are, though.
They really, yeah, no, they are. I'm starting to believe my guests.
But you're wonderful, too.
Oh, screw me. Let's talk about you. You know, I was telling my few 250 friends here, and the equal number watching at home, how incredibly talented you are. It's sickening. It's like...
Thank you.
What don't you do? You're
I don't balance my checkbook.
You don't balance your checkbook?
Can't do that.
Well, you're rich. You have somebody who can do that for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have some help.
But you sing... What was the first thing? Because you sing, you dance, you're a great actress. Like, literally, opera, you have records.
You know, I really love doing it all, and to me it all comes, if you're a performer or an actor, it all comes from the same place, and certainly I grew up singing, and that was sort of my thing.
So singing was the first thing.
Yeah.
How many records do you have out?
2, and I'm working on my 3rd.
And what is the 3rd one? Is it different than the other 2?
Yeah, the first one was 30s and 40s big band stuff, and a couple songs that were written for me in that venue, and the second one was an inspirational record, which is when I saw you last, because you were in New York.
I love when you did that. I don't know what that meant, but you touched my hand and you said it was the last time I saw you.
Stop.
No, it's great. It's fantastic. What was that? I have to buy this album now. That's my album.
I know.
I'm the inspiration? Really?
Yes.
What were some of the song titles on the second record?
It was called As I Am.
Yeah.
And so, but there's also some really just fun songs on there for musical theater fans. But this one will be all ballad record, like Suicide, I'm Really Sad.
Wow.
You know.
That's good marketing. You should do that. Kristin Chenoweth, kill yourself to the ballads. Bleed but buy.
That should be the name of it. Bleed but buy.
That's fantastic. All right.
Excited. Oh, and I have a concert this summer at the Greek Theater here in LA.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. Take us back, though, before you were Kristin, the uber talent. You must have had some just normal gigs before Broadway and everything else.
Oh, yeah, I did. I was a singing telegram girl. I also worked at Opryland USA.
Opryland, is that like Dollywood?
It's sort of like Dollywood, but it was the only theme park that was music-based, and all the musicians were live.
That is awesome.
As opposed to dead.
So everybody would sing everything? Like, do you want a churro?
Yeah.
You know, is that everybody's in song? That's great.
There was no lip syncing.
You're too short to get on the ride.
You must be this tall. Yeah.
Wow, look at that voice. You know, it's funny. I don't know what this says about me, but seriously, like in high school, I really could hit like a high note. It was kind of crazy.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you're a tenor. That's what it is.
Ooh. Is that high? I used to sing like Boys to Men, and it's crazy, like octaves.
Add a little bit more balls.
A little more. And
I mean that in the kindest way.
Oh, that's all the balls I got.
That's good.
I'm intrigued by opera in particular, because you sing a lot of different styles. That seems extremely, excruciatingly painful.
maybe
is
for
it
the
technical?
Listener. It's very technical. It's you know, in opera the voice is first and the acting is second and the movement on the stage is third.
I've always said that.
It's true.
That's good to know opera's living by those laws.
Yeah, you know, acting is second, but I love it.
What is like what is the language for opera? Is it Italian?
Italian. Italian, French, and German. I was over in Germany. One of my first jobs was doing Phantom of the Opera in German. for Germans. So it was very.
See, that's my whole thing about opera, is that like like French, it just sound. I don't know what anybody's saying when they're singing opera,
Right.
but it sounds so beautiful.
Yeah.
Even probably the German language sounds
Anything
just
in opera
remarkable.
sounds great.
But I have this theory that opera makes everything sound good. And if
Yeah.
you don't mind, I thought it would be interesting just to put this sort of to the test. I have a Chinese food menu here from Joy Feast. This is here in Burbank. And I thought maybe if you could just, in like an opera, just... This is the lunch special I had today. It's really just nonsense, but just...
I need to stand so I can breathe.
Yeah, sure. But remember, it's opera first, and then you second.
And then acting. Oh, you're right. You're so right. Come the Parson, it's very, very fun. With tender beef, chicken, and shrimp, sautéed with green onions, red peppers, and peanuts, with a hot, cold sauce.
That was great. I like it. I didn't know what you said. That was great.
You know what?
That was great. I don't know what the hell. I'm starving. That's all I know.
I know, right?
You want to go eat?
1-800-94-JENNY. That's funny, too.
Okay, I like that.
By Manon. Everything is
Do you
funny.
sing all those? Is that your voice?
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now.
Is that you, really?
No.
Do you do the meow, 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 meow?
Of course, on the
Wow,
piano.
you are so rich. You must have so much money.
Well, I'm getting there.
Seriously, how much money do you have?
Well, I could tell you, but then...
Yeah. You have to sing opera to me. I like it. All right, we
It's
have...
much prettier in Italian,
I want to talk about RV, because this movie was gigantic. It was the #1 movie when it came out. And that must have been fun working with Robin Williams.
So fun. We have been doing a lot of press for it, and last weekend it had a great...
When you do a movie like that, or you go to audition for it, does your operatic voice, or does that help in a movie? Or?
No, I mean, in fact, the director was like, after he hired me, he goes, I kind of want to do a little number with you and the Jeff Daniels, who plays my husband. Do you sing?
That's what he said to you?
And I was like, oh, yeah? So we ended up doing a little ditty.
You must have blown him away in the audition.
He
Did you
was
sing
like,
right there?
I mean, he was singing opera. He couldn't believe it.
Did he ever find it? Did he like ever?
Yeah, and
he must have been embarrassed.
he got a DVD of me doing in the opera Candide with the New York Philharmonic. He was like,
right.
had I known?
Saw you Pavarotti. I was like, oops, my bad.
Yeah, right.
Girl can sing.
Yeah.
And you got the part. Let's take a look at Kristin in action from the film RV.
I've got a never-ending love for you. Never-ending love from now on. That's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I'd sing my never-ending song of love for you. My love for you.
Yeah. I prefer the Chinese menu, but that's good. It's a great film. It's really funny. It's nice to see a family film out there too. I mean, it's just nice to see a little.
Something for everybody.
Yeah,
it really
it's good.
is. I was really proud of you.
And you're fantastic. And this Sunday, as I mentioned when you came out here, it's the season finale of The West Wing, and I know there's people coming back, so you should watch that. Thank you for being here. It's so good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Kristin Chenoweth, everybody. RV is in theaters now. We'll be right back with Rihanna right after this. If you're